Hello, beautiful scholars. My name is Miss Redmond, and I'm a teacher for Seattle Schools. I am so happy to be here with you all today. I miss you, and I'm making the most of working from home and teaching from home. And I hope that you all um, are enjoying yourselves. Um, there's lots of learning that can happen in every area of your life. Learning happens at home, learning happens when you leave home, learning happens at school. We are lifelong learners, and I'm so glad to be here today because I miss you. I miss I miss singing to students or with students. I miss reading books to students. I miss doing math with students. So today, yeah, and I miss learning from students. So today, we are going to do some math, and we're going to do some singing, and maybe a little dancing, and we're going to hear some music and hear a story poem. So let's get to it. And I just want to remind you that when we're doing math, we are persevering. Um, we are trying hard and we are doing our best. And one thing I want to highlight today is that we all learn in different ways, and that is absolutely okay. And that's one thing that I really miss too is all of the creative and beautiful thinkers that are out there and the way that you express yourselves. And today we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about a word that's the word is interpretation. We're going to use interpretation with our math today, okay? And with our song and with our dance or everything that we do. Interpretation is so important because it deals with, I guess, the creative thinker inside of you. And we're going to talk about different definitions of the word interpretation. So here we go. So here we are, about to play our game. And Lion is going to go first. We decided who was going to go first. Miss Redmond is going to go second. And Olivia right here is going to go third. And then we'll repeat. So remember all of the rules. If we get an odd number, that means we are out. Odd, pig, out. And as a reminder, odd numbers, or odd digits, are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 11 is also odd, 13 is also odd, and 15 is also odd. The trick to figuring out what's even or not odd is that you can count to it by 2. So even numbers on this sheet are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. When you think about an even number, you can think about it like this. If it's even, you can count to it by 2. If you can't count to it by 2, then it's odd. Here are some pictures to kind of help you out. 2 is even because you can count to it by 2. 2. 4 is even because you can count to it by 2. 2, 4. 6 is even. 2, 4, 6. 8 is even. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10 is even. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I want you to think about it. Is 12 even? Let's just figure it out. Can we count to 12 by 2s? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is even because we can count to it using 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I wonder if 13 is even. Let's check and see. 13. What's your guess? Let's just see if we can count to it using 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12, 13. 13 doesn't have a partner there. 13 is not even. And we had our little hint up there because 13 was in red, like odd. Hello, friends. It is game time, and I want to introduce you to our vocabulary word again, interpretation. Interpretation. With this definition of interpretation, we're going to be thinking about an explanation of the meaning of something. An explanation of the meaning of something. When you look a word up in the dictionary or maybe online, often they'll have more than one definition. And later on, I'm going to show you the other definition to interpretation for today. But for now, we're going to be thinking about interpretation as the explanation of the meaning of something. So in math, people might be thinking about math in lots of different ways, and it is always wonderful to have lots of different thinking about math. It helps us grow in many ways. I'm going to introduce you here to Strong Olivia. That's who's going to be one player today. And the other player is going to be Lion. That's going to be our other player today. And they interpret multiplication in different ways than I do. Let's think about the number 8. Now, I have remembered my math facts. So when I see 2 times 4, I know that 2 times 4 is 8. It's in my head. I just remember it. For Olivia likes to skip count. And she actually was very brilliant. And she made herself a little multiplication table to help herself out. Olivia likes to skip count when thinking about multiplication. So when she thinks about 8, she thinks, oh, okay, I'm going to help myself out with my multiplication table here. And she's going to go 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Just like here. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 8. That's called repeated addition. You'll notice here on Olivia's multiplication chart, she just wrote 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 there. The reason why she only wrote down 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is because on this die, there's only a 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then she skipped count by just using her fingers to remember what to put there. 2, 3, 4, she wrote down 4, 4, 5, 6, she wrote down 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And she did the same down here. Like maybe with 4, she wrote down a 4, and then she wrote 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And she likes using her fingers and helping herself out with her multiplication chart. Well, we have Lion here. And Lion likes to draw pictures when he's thinking about multiplication. This is his interpretation of 8. So we wrote 8, and so he wrote pictures. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's sort of like repeated addition, but he decided to use 4s instead of 2s. We are going to all be doing our math in our own ways, and that is wonderful because we are learning from one another. Now let's get to the game. Lion, it is your turn first. So we got to figure out where Lion is at. All right, Lion is going first. I'm going to roll for Lion. Lion got 6 times 1. Now, 6 times 1, he's going to draw pictures. So he's going to draw 6 circles. 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's just going to put 1 dot in each of them. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And he's going to count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, the Lion, oh, I'm kind of writing crossways here. Let me write that so you can see it. Lion has 6. We're going to think about if Lion is going to go again. Lion's deciding he's going to go again. Now Lion has 6 times 6. All right. Got lots of drawing to do, Lion. Let's see. So now he's going to do 6 circles again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in each of these circles that he's drawing. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Lion's interpretation is to draw pictures, and he is going to figure out what 6 times 6 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So he has 36. Lion knows that he is not out because 6 is even, because you can count to it by 2s. 36 is even. He's looking at that 6 there, that last digit, and you can count to it by 2s. Lion, are you going to roll again? He doesn't want to roll again. So Lion needs to add up 6 plus 36. He's going to add up both of those. 36. He's going to put 36 in his head. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Lion has 42. Now it's Miss Redmond's turn. Let's see what we got here. I have 5 times 5. I know that 5 times 5 equals 25. Guess what? You cannot count to 25 by 2s. So Miss Redmond, I lose my points. That is an odd number. I'm out. But that's okay. I'm not upset about it. It is Olivia's turn. She has 6 times 4. Now Olivia likes to use her math chart. She has 6 times 4. She could do 4 6 times, or she can do 6 4 times. She's decided that she's going to do 6 4s. All right, Olivia, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24. 6 4s is 24. Olivia knows that 24 is an even number. 6 times 4 equals 24. Olivia, are you going to roll again? She's feeling like she wants to roll again. 6 times 4 is 24. That's an even number because she can count to it by 2s. All right, go ahead, Olivia. Here we go. Whoop, that fell down. Let's roll again. She got 3 times 2. Now, what's 3 times 2? She's going to look here. 3 times 2. So she's going to go to the 3s, and she's going to go 2 times. Ooh, bless me. Miss Redmond sneezed into her elbow. She got 2 times 3. So she's going to go 1, 2 times 3 is 6. 1, 2. 2 times 3 is 6. You going to roll again, Olivia? She's not going to roll again. So we're going to write down here 2 times 3 equals 6. All right. So now Olivia is going to add up 24 and 6. All right, Olivia, how are you going to do this? Well, Olivia is going to do 24, and then she's going to add 6 more. Olivia knows that 4 plus 6 is 10, but she knows she can't put a full 10 down here. She's going to put the 0 down here. And she's going to put the 1, 10 up here. 2 plus 1 is 3. Olivia has 30 points. Now, we can play this game as much as we want to. We can decide to go up to 100 or 300. We can decide to play for 30 minutes or for an hour or for 15 minutes. Because the three of us are playing together, we can make an agreement for how we want to play the game. You'll notice that there were 3 different interpretations for how we did math and multiplication today, just like how we sang songs today. Alrighty, have fun. Play as much or as little as you want, friends. Welcome back, friends. It is story time. And I want to introduce you to our vocabulary word yet again. You'll notice that this time, the first definition is covered up. And for the word interpretation, I have the second definition out. A stylistic representation of a creative work. A stylistic representation of a creative work. So, in a way, that's saying you're kind of using your own style and being creative with how you interpret. Today, I am going to have a stylistic representation of a story called Summertime. This actually is a song, and it was written by George Gershwin. And because it's story time, I need to put on my reading glasses. You might be saying, Miss Redmond, those are not reading glasses, those are shades. And I would say, I knew you were brilliant, but I'm having a stylistic representation of this book. The paintings in this book were painted by Mike Wimmer. So here's my stylistic representation of Summertime. You'll see the words here. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high, where your daddy's rich and your ma's good looking. So hey, pretty baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You'll spread your wings and take to the sky, doo-doo, doo-doo. But till that morning, ooh, there ain't nothing can harm you. With daddy and mommy standing by. Summer time. about that story, the way I sang it instead of read it, you might be thinking, how was Miss Redmond thinking and feeling about this story? Now, there's a singer named Janis Joplin who also sang her interpretation of Summertime. Listen to this. How she interpreted it different than me. So I'm wondering, do you think that Janis Joplin and I had the same interpretation of the song Summertime? What do you think? What are your clues? How can you tell? Now, here's a singer by the name of Sam Cooke who had his own interpretation of the song Summertime. Listen here. Did Sam Cooke, Janis Joplin, and I all sing Summertime in the same way? No, we didn't. Because artistic representation is different for each person. And sometimes it may be a little bit similar. Like, for instance, my representation was a little bit like Mahalia Jackson's, who was also a singer. I am so excited to show you the next part of this math lesson and have you think about interpretation. Thank you so much for playing math games with me, friends. I don't know about you, but I feel like I've been sitting for quite a while. And I have my dance shoes on. So friends, let's have a couple of minute dance party. Come on, get up and dance with me. This time we'll dance to Summertime, whose interpretation is sang by Billie Holiday. Everybody stand up. Do your own moves, friends.
And the living is easy. Fish are jumping.
You know the words by now.
And the cotton is high. Oh, your dad is rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby,
Don't you cry.
one of these mornings you're going to rise up singing.
friends.
Then you spread your wings and you take the sky.
I see you out there.
There's nothing can harm you. With
Dan and Mommy standing by. Thank you for that dance party, friends. And now we're moving on to the next thing. All right, scholars. What do you see now? Hold on, I gotta get it all together here. What do you see now? Tricky, tricky, tricky. We're not looking at die this time, are we? All right, here we go again. And what do you think you saw? Get your papers. Write down the multiplication problem that you think you saw for my rocks. All right, here's the last look. Did you write down 3 times 4? There's a group of 4. There's a group of 4. There's a group of 4. 4, 8, 12. There are 3 groups of 4. 4, 8, 12. Now this one's going to be a surprise to you. Let's see. You're not going to expect this, friends. Alrighty. Let's see what you think about this. This one's going to be a challenge. Are you ready? And go. What do you think you saw? What did you count by? Shall I give you another look? Here we go. How much money did you see? What did you count by? I'll give you a moment to write down what you think you saw. All right. Did you write down $100? Let's count by 20. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Did you write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 20? 5 times 20 is 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Thank you so much for spending time with Strong Olivia. Thank you so much for spending time with Mr. Lion. And thank you so much for spending time with Miss Redmond. Have fun. Play math games at home. Use everything around your house. It's been great spending time with you. Peace.